All right, g'day, hi and welcome. Okay, these two are already spoken for. They're not even for me. They're for that gas can. What did I do? How did I get here? Well, it didn't take me that long. So, function, I cannot believe it. That lawnmower, that riding mower, has got to be at least almost as old as me. It's got to be at least 40 years old. The exact cable she needed, exact size, new and improved on top of that probably. Okay, make sure nobody's coming at me. Yeah, it went in, it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to put in, but not too bad. Function. So the other one was kind of like half C's, so that's why it snapped. But that one, it just Z-bends in, and then you got to get those two clips in. The one clip, no problem, you can mess around with as much as you want as long as you get the spring in there good. But the second clip, you get one chance at that. So what I did is I got the proper tool out, which was a block of wood, and I propped the pulley enough forward so that I could have lots of lead, you know, so when I put it in, it would snap into place, and making sure everything functioned before I did, and make sure your root is good. So that, because once you put it in, you can't take it out without busting it, eh? So yeah, so I got away with that. Now, will the belt stay on? I don't know. That deck is pretty darn worn out, but half the deck was hanging there last week. I don't know what happened, but the cotter pin, it was still there, but it had worked its way out or whatever. So the deck was just hanging like that. So it meant there was only one shackle holding the deck there, which was kind of bizarre, to be honest with you. But I think I got it functioning. Hopefully. That poor lawnmower. So now I got to go do topsoil for a couple hours. Is that Amanda? Yeah. She drives a transformer truck, so. One of her young lads, I guess he must be about 11 or 12 there now. He's starting to get the peach fuzz on his, I said, oh, you're growing a mustache? He goes, I'm trying. I said, all right. That's good. I can't remember when I had my first mustache. It was probably 13, 14, 15. I started shaving when I was like 13 or something like that. Now I'm just a freaking ball of fur. I'm a cross between a beaver and Grover. And Yeti. There was an accidental sighting of Bigfoot. No, it was just me. I need a haircut. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I'll go get this done for a little bit. I'm not going to do the garden box, though. It's a little too late in the day and way too wet. Then tomorrow, I'm going to cut the grass here, rain or shine, do the ditches with the... I got my two whippersnippers and the pole arm chainsaw on it. Yeah. Yeah, so it fits in my truck. This is a good truck. Looks like a car, but it is a truck. It identifies as a truck. There we go. The Dodge Avenger is outfitted with every tool known to man. So I just told my client there, I said, yeah, I just picked up the pole arm chainsaw. I said, oh, good. Because she has, ooh, hope that wasn't wire. Was it still there on the road? Please be on the road, not in my car. I hate running over stuff like that because it gets sucked up into stuff and breaks stuff. But anyway, yeah, she has, okay. The past 3 years, I've been chainsawing branches off of this pear tree, and it was a double pear tree, but it was growing like literally into the one of the greenhouses, right? So I had to cut it off, and would have been nice to have this thing. It would have saved me a lot of angles anyway. But the blossoms this year were like this big. So like she said last year she got like a yield of pears she'd never seen in like ever, you know, because you know you cut off all those branches and everything, that growth has to go somewhere, right? Well, did it not go? So hopefully you get pears the size of freaking basketballs on there. The only downside to these wild pears is as soon as they're ready, you pretty much got to eat, like you can't eat them fast enough. Like even if you pick them when they're not ripe yet, like it's like they'll bruise and spoil before you can get them all. Like they just like you got like a couple of days max, if that. Where you know, like sometimes you have apples on the shelf for like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Before they start to bruise and stuff. But yeah. So this is my last job of the day. Got to make some money after spending like over $2,000 today, if you add up everything. But I did make $15.40 in pop bottles today. Sorry I didn't film it for you. See, there's the gas can that was in the big hole here. Now you can drive right over it safely for now, until next year. Then there'll be a gas can in there again. I can't wait to use this guy. You're going to be so fun. I just want to hear it. It's going to sound weird. So, you can hear that. Just coming around the corner here. I know a big tree that I'm going to be using it on. I'll show you. Because it's over... It's a huge pine tree, but it's like the branches, they go... Like pine trees, the branches go out like 30 feet. You know, on some... right here, that big pine, 2 pine trees there, like, see how low the branches are? Well, it covers the flower garden. So all those low branches for the first 15-20 feet can be taken out. That's probably going to be this week coming, or not this week, but next week. Today is Thursday, so. And then, oh man, I'm going to be doing some really fancy cutting with this thing. You can see how creative I can get. Because I got some leaners where the tree snapped off about halfway up. And I can't cut the tree, but I can trim off the branch parts. You know what I mean? The tree, like, once I get all the big tools, I'm going to start getting like arborist ropes and stuff like that. I want to get that clamp where you just put the rope on it, the pole, and you can get your rope up like 25 feet or whatever. You just click and it sticks to the tree, and then you just get a bunch of pulleys and you pull her down. Or pull the top over enough so you can cut it so it goes the opposite way. So you can follow trees the opposite way. Once you can follow trees against their lean, then you're going to make money. Because those are the trees nobody touches because they don't want them to fall on shit, right? So. But I got a new toy. And my other toys are on top of it, getting it dirty. I haven't even run it yet. It does run. The one thing the still shop does, they'll grab it right off the floor. And they say, do you mind if we give it a test run before we send you out the door? I said, yeah, sure. So I usually get like a load of gas or a bit of gas. And priced out a few things, chainsaw wise. So, because I got to start building a bar collection for my chainsaws. Like have a 16-inch bar, my 20-inch bar, a 28. I forgot to ask them about chain sharpening services. I'm sure they would do it. It's the still shop. Like every chainsaw shop must do it, right? So, because like I'm gonna start, you know, collecting a lot of chains, and if it's only $10 to say it's $10 a chain, it's still cheaper than buying new chains, right? Except for maybe the small ones might not be worth it, but. Yeah, because like you get 5-10 chains, spend $100 resharpening them, and you get another, you know, couple of years out of each chain. That's not too bad because you can sharpen them, but after a while they start to go wonky, right? But you get them rehoned and sharpened. It's like they're like brand new. It's just you got a little less tooth. That's all. So like I'll hand sharpen a chain for a long time before. It's amazing how long I can make a chain last, especially with all the shit I hit. I hit a concrete pad the other day with you know, the tree piranha. So it's like taking out stumps in the worst places, right? You hit rocks, you hit fences, you hit all the big saw. No, the big saw I don't use that near the ground too much. Like if it's a big stump, I'll try it. But if it's a really dirty stump, and stumps can get pretty dirty too, so you know, they do your chain even if you don't hit the ground. And I don't hit the ground with my saw very often. It's just when I'm doing the garden work stuff near fences and stuff like that. That's why I got the little saw, right? It's specifically for that. That's why I got 2 bastard chains and a good chain. You know what I mean? You know,